on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg. And off we go from Tampa. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, huh?
On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about one. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brings in 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Yellow, 43.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been a passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here we go. Here we go. It's black shot. Claws red. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Yellow, 22, ultra. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. his 12th touchdown of the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go.
Right to the air is Richardson. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's number 40 on the season for him.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On second down, Richardson. Now, screen set up for Irving. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on, set. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. This is taken at the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10
Set,
at
ready.
the 31-yard line.
60 red.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Set.
On play action, Young. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Yellow, 43.
The motion man is Sanders.
Hut.
Here's Young. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. 3rd and goal.
Ready?
This one on the floor.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Ready up?
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells out to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense. Staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Warriors 70. Get up.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tigers.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready, break. 6. Mega. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Panther first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Red, yellow, blue, green. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Little play action with Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Bryce Young sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball longest before the end of the second quarter. They just have to be more creative. With their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Ready, step. Ready, ready.
Now Richardson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
On the ready.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready. Cougar.
Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go. Viking 18. Cowboys.
They'll run with Irvin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
19, 19, target, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Scorton getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. It's the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Richardson going to look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a good field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, full fury. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
Now a toss play, running left. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Panthers. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. Panthers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
This one complete to Palmer. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. The handoff, it's Irving. And not much then. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Right back to Irving. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Richardson. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Give. This is Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Richardson. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Tighten up.
Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yellow. Set.
On play action, Young. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 52 Bulls. Set.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ready, set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock, and even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
A big play for the Panthers. To gain of 43 yards.
Ultra. Ready.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
On 1st down is Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he pitches it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Panthers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
On play action, Richardson. He connects with Palmer on that one. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Come on, come on.
To the left side, to Godwin. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and 6.
Ready.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing is Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and it's a bad day at the office.
And he's in! Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. Panthers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 30-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Irving. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Mustang 19.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 79.
On second down, Richardson. Out right, gets made. That's Ibuka. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Complete to Trey Palmer. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Let's go. Come next. 60 Bison, 60. Let's go.
Now Richardson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
23-yard line.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready,
Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Travel start on the ground, and will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.